What's up, bitches? Welcome back. So today I have the beautiful, the lovely, the one and only Kenzie Renee McCullough. McCullough. But so today she's gonna be doing my makeup because obviously I suck at doing makeup and she's clearly beautiful. It's not like I don't have a channel or anything, but you know. Yeah, so keep on watching, like, subscribe.
We were filming for your YouTube channel.
I thought you said you're gonna film from your YouTube channel.
My YouTube channel is non-existent at the moment. I don't like mixing it like this, but we're gonna just do that.
And then I used to use my other concealer brush, and then I use that to clean my brows and all that.
Don't tell me how to do your makeup,
I'm just saying how I do my makeup, which is a very easy step. Oh wait,
you say this is too pinky for you, but this shade looks better on you.
It's just like when I do it by myself, or just that one by itself, it looks really pink on me. So I'm like, ugh. I use like a lot more bronzer.
Are you a rose tone?
I'm actually a warm neutral.
You're a warm neutral.
That's what the MAC counter lady said, so that's why she gave me medium. And plus this was the lightest shade they had in that form.
Oh fuck! Shit. I hit that.
It's okay.
We're just gonna use what we have on here already, because we don't waste foundation in this house. I'm gonna have to mix more, I know. Somebody doesn't use primer. He's disgusting. I am revolted by him.
Put a moisturizer on.
Yeah, I don't care.
An SPF moisturizer because my skin's gonna.
Yeah, that didn't work as well.
Huh?
SPF is sunscreen, Lola!
It's an SPF 15 sunscreen through Proactive because I used to
use sunscreen as moisturizer?
No, it's a moisturizer with sunscreen in it.
I don't like one.
I don't use sunscreen.
I don't like when things have sunscreen in it. It just makes me feel weird.
No, it just I use it under my makeup because I burn easy.
Yeah.
Like I don't get a tan, I burn. And then I have to get a spray tan.
I don't tan or burn.
You spray tan?
I used to spray tan my freshman year and sophomore year. I spray tan for the summer when I go to Vegas, so I don't look white as fuck.
Oh, hell yeah. We're in musical theater right now, so they're playing songs in the background.
So we're probably gonna get demonetized. You'll be fighting demonetized.
Scar is a guy. Easy swimming. Also known as a buster. I guess it's on there. Talking about what you want to song. Yes, but I so no. I don't enjoy number no. I really don't know. If I was a drag queen, this would be my go-to fucking song. No drugs, drugs,
Is he drag king?
No, drag king. I don't be drag king. I'm a guy. Are drag kings a thing?
Yeah, that's what's when we come in. Okay, so first question. I'm gonna remember in my notes. Do you feel as a bi woman that you have enough representation in the LGBT community?
Hell no. No. So, as oftentimes we kind of see when me being bi, it'll be the trope where the character thinks that they're bi and then they're like, no, I'm gay. And I'm like, it would be so easy to just make them bi.
Yeah.
Alex Strangelove, for an example. It was a Netflix original movie and I really enjoyed it.
Alex Strangelove, which one is it? That's when he was dating that girl and then he ended up dating kissing that one guy at prom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So I really liked that movie, but there's a point where he's like, I'm bi. And I'm like, holy shit, representation? No, it was not representation. It was just his first revelation, and then
but
I'm really gay.
That's how a lot of gay guys do come out first. Because then I came out in 7th grade. I was like, I'm bi, because I didn't accept the fact that I only like men.
Yeah. I'd like to see more representation of bisexuality. I think that the bisexual people in media, characters like Rosa Diaz in Brooklyn, and I think that the way they're doing that is so cool. I just want more.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want it to be I want more women.
Yeah. Because most of the bi people are men or trans and people who don't identify.
Yeah.
See, I don't think there's enough non-binary identifying people in media. There's when they have trans, it's people who play trans characters but aren't trans.
Yeah.
See, that's one thing with me that bothers me is they need there's plenty of trans actors, there's plenty of trans people who want to be in movies, but they use non-gay, non-LGBTQ characters in what's it called? In Glee.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt, what's his name? Not Kurt, his boyfriend.
Why am I blanking? It's Darren Chris's character, yeah.
Yeah. he is a straight man who played a gay character, and he literally said that he's now playing a gay character again because he feels it's wrong for a straight actor to play a gay character.
See, I don't think it's wrong in that aspect, just because I am an actor, so I play straight characters. I play every character. I think it's okay for actors to play characters that they're not the same sexuality, but trans actors playing trans people is really important.
Yeah.
Because that would just be like saying, oh, well then gay actors cannot play straight characters, which that's where they...
See, but I think some like the where the whole straight like playing gay comes from, it's like the toxic masculinity. Like people associate him as being gay, not as he is.
Yeah.
So I think that's why some like straight characters stop wanting to play gay parts because they feel that it's not representing who they are as an actor.
Yeah. See, I get that. I used to use Shape Tape as my holy grail, and now it's just like my concealer. It's my concealer, but it's like my
Not go-to anymore.
It's not my go-to anymore. I use Magic Star, and that is my actual holy grail. But it would be too dark for you, because it was a little iffy on me. But it's summer, so
Yeah.
I'm getting.
No, I don't.
About
We have an hour 15.
I don't want nothing at all. I don't know how this works.
I used to use brow pencils all the time, and I had to switch to using a brow powder
Oh, powder.
because I
I
ran.
just want to kind of outline your brows a little bit.
They're thick sisters.
Yeah. We're gonna try and carve out a new brow.
I need to go get my eyebrows done at Ulta.
Oh my god. Benefit Brow Bar is actually really great. Would
I know.
recommend.
My sister goes there, and I go with her, but I never get my eyebrows done because, see, ever since my ABH tensor broke, I haven't gone back to ABH because I don't want it to break again. Because I just opened it, because that's my second one I've had in like the past month because I use a lot of brow. And I did a drag king transformation almost. So I gave myself a beard and all that. Didn't post it though. And so I was already out, I got a new one. And then the crown fell out 3 times after I opened it. And so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put it in. And then when I was filming, I don't know if I uploaded, no, I didn't upload a video. But I was filming, and then the brow product just flew out. When I went to switch over to my spoolie side, I'm like, are you fucking... I lost it. So I stopped using my brow product.
Anastasia is my holy grail. Out of all the brands that I love, like Jeffree Star Cosmetics and Anastasia Cosmetics, I have to say, are my favorites. I'm more of a bougie type of gal. Like, I like more high-end products.
So do I.
Just because I know the payoff is going to be good. And I don't use MAC ever because I don't support that they still test on animals when they're a company that is...
Fucking shit, I'm sorry. The MAC foundation I have, it said it was cruelty free in the box. That's the reason why I did get it, because it says cruelty free.
Yeah, I just don't agree with the fact that they're such a high-end brand. And when you look at a brand like Anastasia that is just as high-end, that doesn't have to do that, it's just like step up, MAC. Like, it's 2019, you know.
Do you use strictly vegan products, or do you use...
I use strictly cruelty-free, and I try my best to use vegan products. But
What's
sometimes...
a vegan product?
So a vegan product is when there's no animal product in it.
Yeah.
So, oftentimes red shades will be used with this little bug.
Yeah, to
and
make...
that.
Yeah. It's like some type of beetle.
Some type of little beetle.
Do they kill the beetle?
Yeah,
They
they crush it.
They
crush it for the pigment.
yeah, because...
And I just don't agree with that.
Yeah, so that's why James Charles and Jeffree Star's brand, like their palettes, were so good because they don't use... It's completely vegan, 100% vegan.
It's just... And then it's also the fact, do you want that on your eyelid? No, like, close your eyes.
No.
Like, you want that on your eyelid?
I can't eat any more Parmesan cheese.
You didn't hear a drama I enjoy just because I like drama.
Same.
But sometimes I'm like, it's a little too much. Yeah, your brow is way too far down. Kenzie, who are you?
Can I see you one?
Oh, I have a whole unempty bottle in my Victoria's Secret bag.
An unopened bottle?
And it's unopened. I said that.
You said unempty.
Articulate.
I'm sorry, I don't articulate my voice enough.
You are like.
Can I snatch one of these Cheetos, James?
Yeah, but leave my flame moss. I'll kill you if you don't eat them.
The what?
Oh, my flames are hidden. Okay.
What?
My flame moss.
What?
I have them hidden. No, my flame moss. My Dorito flame moss.
Don't move and look at me. I need to extend your brow. See, I spend way too much time on brows.
Oh,
On my brows.
okay. You're usually hidden by your.
I know. I'm so stupid. My bangs are. I literally got bangs that way I didn't have to see my brows.
See, you should just shave them off.
Stop. Moving. See, that's how you keep moving your face, and so I'm thinking it's good, and then it's not.
I'm sorry, I'm a very movable person.
For people to assume that Jesus wouldn't be out here in pride parades, literally living his best life.
Yeah.
But, okay, sis, go off.
Okay, so my whole sense of religion, like, I'm not a religious person. I went to church and I didn't like it because I had to go, like, I was like not really forced, but my dad, when he started to know I was gay, didn't know I was gay. He made me go to
Gay conversion therapy?
yeah, that.
You went to that?
I had to. And so, I missed a band performance because of it. And so, I had to see him band. Like, little gay boy who plays clarinet should not be getting a C in band.
Wait, so what do they do to you at gay conversion therapy?
They pretty much, it was a group one. It wasn't just, like, one-on-one.
It wasn't one of those
Because I
extreme ones?
wasn't out. So they didn't know if I was gay or not. They just thought I was.
Uh-huh.
And
You
so,
were right.
yeah. But
Imagine if you were straight. They're like, we think you're gay.
they just, like, it's because I was too feminine. My dad wanted me to be more masculine, which I hate the men who like, I'm straight, I have to be masculine.
Do you want one?
Can you give me my flame moss, please? I'm hungry.
You can't eat while makeup's been done to
Yes, you can.
Well, what's Kenzie say?
Because you're already my flame moss, I'll feed you. I eat.
No.
Oh, Kenzie said
You
no.
can't chew.
I suck my food and like.
That's
I don't
gross.
care, you're gonna move your face around.
But yeah, and it's like, that's like the reason why I don't really practice religion, because I feel no one should be forced to do something they don't want to do because it's a sin. Like, I don't see them having sexual conversion therapy for little Becky who's having sex, raw dog, not even using condom.
Excuse me, do not take Karen's shit.
The video too.
Yes. I love her.
Yeah, so I just didn't video earlier because that's actually I couldn't think of her name.
So it's, you know the girl from the video, like, you want to have a sleepover? On the McDonald's drive-thru, like that viral video?
Mm-hmm.
That's her.
No,
And she
I
has
know.
a-
I knew who it was. I just couldn't think of the name when I was trying to say it into a video because when I make comments to my camera when I edit, so I know.
Karen!
It just blocked. I'm saying,
Olive
okay.
Garden Mom. Follow her on Instagram.
I do.
I fucking love that she's literally like a lesbian. And she's posing as this Texan woman who just recently got divorced.
Yeah, no, I was like, what the like, what's going on? I was so, cause like,
Hey Facebook, Karen here.
yeah, I was like, isn't she gay?
Yeah, she is. I love her. Her and her girlfriend are so cute. Makes me want a girlfriend fucking single and lonely.
I want a baby.
Dude.
My friend's sister is having a baby, and her name's gonna be Lily May, Lillian. I don't know. Jesus, so.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be an aunt.
You know what? Where I find a lot of queer media is I find it in literature over.
I don't read.
So yeah, you don't read. So like
I'm illiterate. I can't read.
So I'm an avid reader. That's my thing. Like I love to read. You know, I order new books like every month. I'm broke because I buy so many books. But I think literature is kind of paving the way for representation, and not a lot of people read, so you don't get to see how great it is.
Mm-hmm.
Percy Jackson, that series, well known. The movies, so sad how they were just.
Oh, I used to read a lot when I was like in middle school, and like I read the entire Harry Potter series in 1 month. Like all seven books in 1 month, and then the next month I read all Percy Jackson, all like the Greek gods and like Roman god books that they have in a whole month, and then I was sad, so I continued reading Harry Potter and then Percy Jackson, because I used to find enjoyment in those books because it was like, wow, like what they don't like, because they don't like strictly say they're straight, they don't strictly say they're gay. Like when you're reading it, you like. But there's like gay tendencies in the book.
I fully believe Harry Potter himself is bisexual.
Because he just like seems like it, you know.
Do you think Dumbledore is gay?
No. See, that I'm pissed. So J.K. Rowling, I was a big fan of, and now I just don't really respect her as much because she should have admitted that she did wrong and like I didn't add enough representation into my books, and now I'm gonna try to fix it. But now she's just like covering it up, is what it seems like.
Hermione is black.
Hermione is white.
I don't really envision. I don't know what I see Hermione. I can see her as either.
Yeah,
but I see Harry as a darker skinned boy, a little tan.
See, I feel like Daniel Radcliffe playing Harry Potter, just like he fit the character so well. Like
He did.
Like when I was like, because even the book title, like book covers, it looks
Just like him.
Yeah, it looked like Daniel Radcliffe, and that was before they started the Harry Potter series. It looked like Daniel Radcliffe. So I mean, from the start, it seemed to be Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
But back in Britain, there's still not fully acceptance of like race and all that. Like there's still a lot of racism in Britain, and so I see why they used white characters and not colored people of color that like as main leads.
Yeah. I really admire Rick Riordan for everything he's been doing because I prefer Percy Jackson over Harry Potter. I'm just more active because Harry Potter just has a more active community. Percy Jackson really didn't get a good rap because of the movies.
Yeah, I feel like the movies ruined.
The movies kind of ruined its chance.
It's just okay. So there's not enough movies to go with the books.
The movies didn't follow the book's plot at all. It was actually terrible.
I feel like if they were to take more time like Harry Potter did, she published the entire series. Well, not it's like probably like half the series, and then filmed the first Harry Potter movie, or had the first Harry Potter movie filmed. Okay, if they were to do that with Percy Jackson,
spit on me, you
I'm
nasty.
I'm sorry, it's my list. That I try to fix, but it comes out sometimes. If they were to write all the books, and then go off all the books, film every movie with that goes with the book, not just Lightning King or Lightning Thief. And what's the other one?
Jesus Christ. It was Sea of Monsters and the Lightning Thief. That was the only ones they produced.
Yeah, and there's 4 or 5 books.
There's 3 series.
I'm just talking strictly about Percy Jackson.
Yeah, Percy Jackson and the Olympians is a 5 series. Then there's Heroes of Olympus, which is another 5-book series. And then Trials of Apollo is 3 out so far.
Which one's like the Roman Greek interference one?
That is
Heroes of Olympus, right?
Heroes of Olympus, and then there's his extra series, his 2 other ones, which is Magnus Chase and the Canes.
See, I never really got into those books.
I never got into his Egyptian series, but Magnus Chase I freaking loved.
What's the Egyptian one?
I forgot what Kane Chronicles.
Yeah, I loved those books. Like that's when I started not believing just one god, and started to believe that there were multiple gods because of
I think it's
the things. You know what I mean?
This smells like Fruit Loops.
It smells like Fruit Loops.
That's what it was. That's what I was thinking of. I finally got it.
See, that's what I think that's where I started to believe that there was more than one god because one guy could have created the entire world in 6 days and let them be on the 7th day. Yes, I read the Bible.
I like to imagine that it's whatever God you think it is.
Yeah,
because, this all-powerful being that did most likely create our world, you know, close your eyes. It doesn't really have to be gendered. Do they have to be one person, or can they be whatever you imagined? It just doesn't make sense how everybody has this different interpretation of this one entity. You know, if maybe it is true, maybe we do have, you know, multiple gods, multiple deities that have created our world, you know, and it is, your fate is whoever you chose to follow.
Yeah.
But people's version of like God or whatever is based on, I mean, it's mainly like ethnicity based. Like wherever you are in the world, like Mexico, Virgin Mary is I think she's black, right?
Virgin Mary was dark.
Yeah.
All of them were. The fact that people think Jesus was white is bullshit. I'm sorry.
Because they were
Sorry to
from
be mean, but
Nazareth, right? Yeah, that's where they were.
yeah, they were in
They were in Israel.
Israel.
And Jesus was born in Nazareth, wasn't he?
He's Jewish.
Yeah,
Jesus
he's
is Jewish.
Jesus was a Jew.
And but like people like still like associate Jesus with Christianity because like for some reason they don't believe he was a Jew. They believe he was a Christian. And
No, he
was
Christianity and
Judaism. Like they're two different religions, but
They're very similar.
They are very similar.
Yeah.
So, you know, like that and Catholicism, being Christian, being Catholic,
so
those are pretty much the
from
same.
Christianity there it becomes there's catechism or it's catechism, right? Or is it Catholicism?
Catholicism.
Catholicism, and then there's Lutheran, and there's Protestant, there's Baptist. There's all these religions that branch off from Christianity, and Christianity is just one. It's most religions. They all believe in the same thing. Everything.
It's just different practices, really.
Yeah, because there's Christianity, there's Judaism, there's Hinduism, there's Muslim, there's seven big types of religions I know of. But I can't think of all of them.
Does that believe in all the same God?
No, that
Have the same kind of moral values.
no. They
They kind of branch off of each other.
no, that's Christianity. But there's different branches of Judaism, Muslim.
You're gonna have to stop talking or else I'm gonna fuck up your eyeliner. So you're kind of fucked up. I think I know what you're trying to say, but I'm just fucking dumb. Oh, I fucked it up.
It's okay.
I fucked it up.
Make it to a heart.
Okay, we're back. I didn't do the other eye. Claire did. Our friend Claire. So it's a little different than my eye. But
She's going with the white liner in above the cut crease. She didn't do we didn't show it.
I showed because I did it afterwards. Finally, time to wipe all your bake off.
So big one.
Yeah, you
So this thing I don't bake.
bitch.
It's just
We
because
fucking roast in this house. Okay. Blink. Blink. You gotta be careful. Open your eye. Open your eye fully, as much as you can. Like open it and then blink. And blink. Open your eye fully, all the way. Blink. All the way. Blink. Got a little bit underneath your eye when we did that.
we're just smearing to make it look like a black liner.
There's a little bit of blue under your eye. So you know what we're gonna do?
Smoke it out.
Smoke it out. Also, sometimes falsies can be a little overrated. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's gonna be a little thick under the eye, but you know what? That's Jeffree Star's way.
Should we start in James where you gotta get down to fill?
Yeah, I don't like the way that looks, but you know what? We don't have time. I should have just done the regular plan, but I said I'm gonna do something wild. It's like I'm going for a swim. I kind of like how it looks. I'm not gonna lie. You know.
So this makes a good impression of the people for the people at Subway. What is that? You put a cream blush on after you.
Yeah, we're gonna put a little bit and then top it off.
Which one is that?
Tarte.
Oh, so I went and shade matched the other day for my foundations. I'm a natural beige and Too Faced.
I'm a nude. I think natural beige. Beige is right next to nude.
It's not to go further ahead.
Like in front.
Yeah, nude comes before natural beige.
Oh, it does.
Cause I tried, my whole arm. I was wearing a hoodie, so like my whole.
You do your arm.
Anything else works for me. I can't do anything else. I had finished on my face already.
You could do your neck.
I was wearing a hoodie, so it was like covering my neck.
Yeah.
So my arm and my face are pretty much the same color.
But it's your neck. You want to wear it like I usually do, like right here from a little bit on the face into the neck.
I've been done anyway, so it doesn't bother me. And plus, we all know I can't shade match to shade my life. But natural beige looks like my shade. Sand just look way too dark on me. Like James is not that dark. I don't see why he uses sand. Does that make sense?
You know what I want to burn? Barley's Party Planet Party Gal.
I want it.
It's terrible.
I just like it.
I gave it a fair, honest chance. Even though I am not a big fan of Laura Lee, I did actually try, and I was like, hey, let me see the tea. What is it really gonna be like? And it sucked.
Yeah, the party animal one, like
Yeah.
with the neons and all that.
hmm
It's just like splotchy, and just like.
It's patchy. The colors do not blend with each other, and you don't even know what all the colors actually look like. Like most of the time, you can kind of tell, like, oh, you know, this color is gonna look like this.
Mhm.
You know, but there's a color that's like purple, and it's like, no, it looks like it's a dark blue, and it's a fucking purple shimmer. It's weird.
See, that's how one of my Ulta palettes, the one that the one you gave me, the Ulta palette. I go to put pink on my eye, right? And then it turns brown. I'm so confused because it looks pink, but it's not pink. So I have to keep on adding more and more. Just like it looks like super bad.
I actually think this pink's gonna look cute.
Do you not overline?
No, I'm not a big overline fan. I'll sometimes do a little bit, like, I'm gonna go in a little bit and overline you right now. But I don't overly overline. Yeah, I did that shitty. I like to try and smear.
Overline. I have to define my cubes a lot.
For dress.
It smells good.
It's Morphe. Yeah.
I want to get the MAC one with the glitter gold in it.
You have a Kenzie face on. I can tell because your contour. I put your contour in kind of the same place, and the highlight is intense.
That's my everyday highlight though. So yeah, we're good for the
So now
outro.
we're gonna be outro. So is it my best work ever? No, but
Does it look good? Yes. Hang on. Let me fix my hair first.
I don't know if it looks great. We'll put pictures in. It probably doesn't look as bad. I could have done better. But we are in kind of crappy lighting, and I don't.
Yeah. So
You have a different face shape than I do. I've never done boy makeup before.
Yeah.
So I think for a first attempt.
I feel like if I would have shaved, the base look would look a little bit better if I would have shaved my face before I came to school.
Slightly.
But I was like, I'm too depressed to shave. Okay, so if you like me, if you don't like me, I don't fucking care, honestly. But follow me on Instagram at James actually changed it at James Putz with an extra S.
What is my Instagram? I don't even know what my Instagram is.
yeah, you need to shout your Instagram out.
My Instagram is kenzierenee.mua. Renee is spelt Renae because I had to be different.
Link in it, I'll put it in the description.
Thanks. My makeup looks better when I do it on my face.
Yes, that is true. Mine looks shit no matter what. Follow me on Twitter at MomJamesXO01 and follow her at Kenzie Renee
With 3 E's.
with 3 E's. We talk a lot of shit on there. We subtweet about each other
We sub to you.
and about other people who we shouldn't be subtweeting about.
No, we don't. I don't.
I subtweet about
you
people.
do.
We used to subtweet about other people.
I've
Each other.
learned.
She's learned.
I've learned it's not worth it.
But yeah, subscribe, like. I'll put her YouTube channel in the description, even though she doesn't have one yet, but she will by the time I edit this because I'm gonna make her, and I'm gonna subscribe to her, and so are you, and you're gonna like this video. Yeah. Cool outro.
Bye.
Bye, bitches.